I'm gonna love them no matter what, because they're an automatic part of the family.
This joyful superhero film is based on the DC character created by Bill Parker and C.C. with Beck that started Zachary Levi as Shazam and Asher Angel as 14-year-old Billy. Today we're going to be talking about the Shazam 2 new suit revealed, plus everything we know so far. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Mania. Make sure to stay until number 1 as you don't want to miss the new suit of Shazam 2, its colors, texture, and design in comparison with the old suit, which has all the elements to surprise you. Number 10. New superhero suits. First reactions. Shazam 2 costume revelations have been all over the internet, and viewers are having so many different opinions and comparisons. Photos of Levi's costume have emerged online via set photos, and the rest of the family's superhero looks were pleasant surprises. Levi in Shazam 2 costume hit the internet, and director David F. Sandberg has revealed the first official look at the Shazam family in costume. And he captioned it, "Don't know how long we can keep the new suits from leaking, so here's a pic I took the other day." This caption has got us thinking. If the new suit was something like a medieval knight's armor suit, fans were all excited over the new Shazam 2 looks when they managed to get a sneak preview. Levi posted a message that the new costume was a huge upgrade, full of color, and no one feels objectified wearing them. With this message, he has answered any criticisms over the new suit design. Levi's enthusiasm for the costumes only makes her debut in Shazam 2 more exciting. Number 9. Release dates. Shazam! Fury of the Gods is just one of the many DC films currently in the pipeline and will hit the theaters in US on June 6, 2023. The first Shazam in 2019 got the top spot, making $365 million at the box office, and Shazam 2 hopes to go higher at the box office after its release with the team, which includes director David F. Sandberg, screenplay by Henry Gayden, and producers Peter Safran, The Safran Company, and Jeff Johns, Mad Ghost Productions. The movie will be available for HBO Max subscribers, or a digital version of the movie can be purchased from a variety of retailers, including Amazon Prime, and the movie will also be available on 4K, Blu-ray, and DVD. Until then, viewers can enjoy James Gunn's Suicide Squad, which will premiere on HBO Max this year, as well as The Batman, Black Adam, The Flash, and Aquaman 2, all releasing in 2022. Number 8. Shazam 2 plot. The Shazam sequel is officially titled Shazam! Fury of the Gods. Just like any other, much-awaited blockbuster release, Fury of the Gods team is very close up and doesn't want to spill any major details yet until the film hits the theaters. However, as the title suggests, we will get to see the 6 gods who give their powers to the teenager Billy Batson. Zachary Levi confirmed on his Instagram that production had begun in May 2021. In the sequel, we will follow the adventures of teenager Billy Batson, who will transform into the superhero Shazam just by saying his name. We presume to see the evil space worm Mr. Mind and Dr. Savannah team up as they work together and try to take over 7 magical realms known as the Magic Lands. This time, Shazam will have the strong support of his brothers and sisters in the Shazam family, and not just Freddy. In the first Shazam movie, we saw Dr. Savannah, villain, meets Mastermind, an alien, but we're not sure if the same plotline will be carried into the Fury of the Gods. There will be some new casts added, and Calypso, Lucy Liu, and Hespera, Helen Mirren, will play the role of the daughters of Greek gods Atlas and the villains alongside Rachel Zegler in the movie. These characters are not mentioned in the DC comics, but in Greek mythology, Calypso and Hespera are the daughters of Titan Atlas, and Billy derives one of his powers from Atlas. Number 7. What do we know? Shazam is a superhero in the DC Comics universe and the protector of Fawcett City. In his secret identity, he is known as William Joseph Billy Batson, a young boy who was chosen to be a champion of good by the wizard Shazam. Whenever Billy speaks the wizard's name, he is struck by a magic thunderbolt that transforms him into an adult superhero empowered with the abilities of 6 legendary figures. Throughout his many adventures, he has fought innumerable enemies, which include Dr. Savannah, Black Adam, and Mr. Mind. His allies include Mary Marvel and Captain Marvel Jr., forming the Marvel family. Number 6. Shazam 2 Villains. Calypso, Lucy Liu, and Hespera, Helen Mirren, will play the role of villains, alongside another sister played by Rachel Zegler in the movie. As Hespera, Mirren will be wearing more traditional warrior-style armor made of leather and plate, which will also have a crown, sword, and scabbard. Shazam 2's director disclosed the first official look at the new superhero suits. The photo shows the superhero versions of the Foster siblings: Freddy, Adam Brody; Darla, Megan Good; Eugene, Ross Butler; Billy, Zachary Levi; Mary, Grace Fulton; and Pedro, DJ Catrona. Number 5. The first Shazam film. The first Shazam film was released in 2019, followed by the origins of the wizard Shazam, and how Billy Batson, played by Asher Angel, was chosen to be his winning champion as an adult superhero, played by Zachary Levi. Shazam is an acronym that spells out Shazam's powers, which hold the stamina of Atlas, as well as the power of Zeus, the strength of Hercules, the wisdom of Solomon, the speed of Mercury, and the courage of Achilles. Towards the end of the movie, the moment of truth is when Billy shares his powers with his adoptive brothers and sisters. Now all of them change into superhero versions of themselves whenever they say the magic word Shazam. After defeating Dr. Savannah, Mark Strong, the Shazam family move into the Rock of Eternity as their sanctuary, also continuing to live their life as regular people, such as children and teenagers in their family. Number 4. Rumors. DCEU fans wonder if Shazam, Fury of the Gods, will have any connection with the other upcoming movie also in production, Black Adam, which stars and is produced by Dwayne Johnson. In the comics, Black Adam was the first champion of Shazam from ancient Egypt, but who later became corrupted by the power. The first film had scenes that referred to this story. However, director Sandberg had stated that Black Adam will not be appearing in the film, but has not mentioned explicitly if the story will have any connections in the future, or if the two films are being connected. Fans are still wondering, as the comic book histories of these characters are entwined. Number 3. Catches and misses. Another interesting detail is that superhero Mary will no longer be played by actress Michelle Worth. Instead, both the civilian Mary and superhero Mary will be played by Grace Fulton. Sandberg tweeted, "Yes, Grace now plays both parts, but her hair and makeup are slightly different when she's a superhero, so nobody will ever recognize her. When it can work for Wonder Woman, then why not for superhero Mary?" We've not heard yet if Michelle Worth is returning or playing a different role in the film. News we got here is that Henry Cavill will not appear as Superman in the upcoming DC Films project Shazam! Fury of the Gods. We also know that the movie won't feature Black Adam, as the character is headlining his own movie in 2022, with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the starring role. Number 2. New cast. We will see the most majority of the cast from Shazam 1 returning for Shazam 2. We will see Asher Angel as Billy Batson, Zachary Levi as the champion of the Wizards, Shazam, Billy's disabled foster brother, Jack Dylan Grazer, as Freddie Freeman, Adam Brody as superhero Freddie, Faith Herman as Darla Dudley, Megan Good as superhero Darla, returning in their respective roles. The others include Ian Chen as Eugene Choi, Ross Butler as superhero Eugene, Jovan Armand as Pedro Pina, DJ Cotrona as superhero Pedro, the foster mother of Billy and his siblings, Marta Milans, as Rosa Vasquez, Cooper Andrews as Victor Vasquez. Also, new additions like Grace Fulton as Mary Bromfield, Helen Mirren as Hespera, Lucy Liu as Calypso, Rachel Zegler as Hespera's sister, and Jiman Hansu as Shazam. Number 1. Shazam 2 Superhero Suits. Levi's Shazam 2 outfit appears to promote more gold accents and gives a sleeker look around the boots and wrists. The lightning bolt chest logo appears to have a slightly altered look, which matches the overall combination. The obvious ones we noticed were the texture and color of all the new costumes, which were similar to a snakeskin design and reminded some of Henry Cavill's Superman suit, and the colors looked darker in shade. We recall the previous suit had a smoother color texture to this, which stood out from the rest of the DCEU because of its brighter tone and look, and the sequel promises that we won't lose that special element in the new suit. To summarize, the main difference between the original suits and the new costumes is that the new versions seem to be far more embossed, with a different shaped lightning bolt on the chests and long capes. Viewers are eager to watch their favorite actors in the new suit, as the actors seem to be very excited to wear their new suits. With Shazam 2 to be out only in theaters in the next 2 years, fans have been more than lucky to have got a sneak preview of the outfits, which makes the wait more desirable. While you're here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen, and we'll see you there.